Yeah, I think the key parts to it are knowing the big ideas. Judgment's a hard thing to quantify, and you tend to kind of recognize it when you see it, and you can build up your own judgment over time with a lot of experience. But I think the key to it is having the few big ideas ingrained so firmly in your own brain that it's truly second nature. So Graham's, big ideas, the core framework of value investing, that should be second nature, so that you're never making a judgment that would be contrary to that. This kind of thing, having this so firmly ingrained, Kahneman's thinking fast and slow framework, so ingrained in your mind that you're never going to waver from it, right? It's just automatic. It just happens. It's hardwired into your thinking, so that you can rely on your judgment that's fed by experience, and you can draw on prior experiences and companies that you've known very deeply that provide some sort of insight to the ongoing opportunity. And yeah, I think it's a great point that a lot of investors dislike uncertainty. Certainly the market dislikes uncertainty. This gives you the confidence in your own judgment to go looking for uncertainty, where you can find the opportunity that potentially has a mispriced profit potential, where there is something that's uncertain and you recognize that uncertainty, but you can apply a decision tree, a probabilistic analysis that says, okay, yes, it's uncertain. Yes, there's a chance that this company gets into serious trouble and I'm going to lose money on my investment. But it's like pricing an insurance contract. You don't write an insurance contract thinking there's never going to be another hurricane or another earthquake. You just know that over time there's going to be a certain number of them, and you're going to make enough money over enough contracts to still earn a good return for yourself. And that's how you have to view every investment is, I want uncertainty, but I want uncertainty where everybody's so afraid of the last hurricane that they're pricing things at a crazy high level that I'm almost guaranteed to make money. Not 100% guaranteed to make money, but the odds are very, very strongly in my favor. So when you have this sort of slower, more deliberate, more rational framework that's just ingrained in your DNA and your mental process every day, you have the confidence then to go out and look and seek uncertainty where other people are saying, oh boy, I don't know what's going on, maybe this happens, maybe that happens, it's too hard, it's too scary, I'm just going to, goodbye, I'm selling, or I'm going to move on to the next one. And you then have the confidence to dig in, set your heels, apply a much more rational, probabilistic scenario. You should always be able to talk about any investment you make in terms of probabilities and say, there's a 10% or a good percent chance that this happens. It does not have to be precise. There's no such thing as precision and certainty when you're dealing with uncertainty, but you need to be able to walk through the probabilistic analysis of the range of outcomes that are possible, because no one knows what's going to ultimately happen in the future. And when you have this sort of framework where you've taken the time and you really know this kind of stuff backwards and forwards, that you then have the confidence in your own judgment to go out and say, okay, well, I think there's a decent chance that this happens, and certainly there's a chance that something works against me, but I'm prepared for that too. And I've done a slow, deliberate, engaged, thoughtful process here that I've thought through all the issues. I've tried to find people who disagree with me. I don't really care what the past market price has been, and the current market price is just presenting this opportunity where the odds are just so far in my favor that I can't pass it up.